Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and welcome to episode 12 of the DGA podcast. I am your host, Vince, and with me in the studio is...
Idly. Oh, jeez. I was expecting it.
Yeah, last week ran a little long. It was a Star Trek themed podcast, and when you start getting into Star Trek, I tend to ramble. David was with us, and I think we all had a good time. Any chance I get to talk about Star Trek, I'll talk about Star Trek. So, anywho, but don't worry.
We look for things.
Yeah, it's not going to be Star Trek themed this week. This week,
hence your Minecraft background.
yes, the Minecraft. It's going to be a little bit more on the kiddie side.
Yeah,
not too much, but depends on how you look at it.
From Star Trek to little kitties.
Yes, kids, as not kitties, as in
kids.
meow meow. Yeah, not
children.
Yes, not the not the kitties. We're talking kids. So I'm going to do something different this time. I'm going to let Ida Lee choose the sound effect for our top 5.
Oh, really? That's
yes.
fun.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a couple of sound effects. And out of the 2, I want you to tell me which one you prefer.
Judge Judy.
That is...
Sit down.
Yes, I want that one.
Sit down.
Sit down and listen, kids.
Sit down.
No, I'm just kidding. That's horrible.
That's baloney.
That's horrible.
That is baloney.
This is supposed to be like a family-friendly top 5 what would your kids play, right?
This top 5 for this week is top 5 video games that you can play with your kids. Or
Yeah.
Yeah. So we try to keep them video game themed, but
Yeah.
Ida Lee did pick one that is somewhat of a board game as well.
It's a video game.
I know
now.
it's a video game now. It went digital. I get that. It's fine. It's a very casual list, so it's.
I was going to put Wingspan. I was going to put
Really?
Wingspan. Yeah.
It's an interesting choice.
Now it's a video game, but I didn't put Wingspan because it's complicated.
Yeah, I would have had an issue with Wingspan just because it's not. When I think games to play with your kids, I don't think moderate Euro game.
I know.
I don't think this is going to take 3 hours to figure out. And I'm
Might
gonna
as
play
well
with
just bring out the Encyclopedia for Birds.
Yeah, like
you know?
Twilight Struggle. Yeah, I mean, do you really want to play a Cold War board game with your kids?
You just compared a bird game to a Cold War game.
Yes, exactly. Twilight Struggle is known for its complexities, long play times, heavy strategy elements. So yeah, that's not a game I would associate with a child game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here are the sound effects that you get to choose between. There's 2 of them.
Okay.
So it's either going to be this one. Do you know what that is?
I couldn't even hear that. It cut out a little. Say it again.
Yoshi!
Oh, I thought that was Murky from Heroes of the Storm.
Yes, it's Murky.
Whatever he does.
Or, again, I'm trying to keep this somewhat kiddie-themed. So it's either that or this.
What is that? I don't like that one. That sounds inappropriate.
That is Baby Mario crying. I don't remember what game that's from, but yeah, when Baby Mario takes too much damage, I know it's like a Yoshi game where you've got to take care of Baby Mario.
Yeah, he had like a big nose and big ears.
Yeah,
I remember. And a diaper.
You don't like that one?
Yoshi all the way.
You like the Yoshi one. All right. All right. So
hands down.
Here we go.
Great.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's me, a Mario.
It's me, the Mario. How am I gonna win? Actually, I found a bunch of Mario-themed sound effects.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, and just for fun, could you guess the character if I were to play a sound effect?
Yeah,
I grabbed a
right.
couple. All right. Before we get to the top 5, how about this? Do you know
Okay.
who this is?
That's the dog.
That is the dog. That is correct.
I imagine that's the dog.
That would be correct. Hold on, folks. I will be right back. Hey, hon. Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Did you have lawnmower guys on your bingo card?
Huh?
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Did you
What?
have lawnmower guys on your bingo card?
Are we recording?
No.
You jerk.
Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What?
Hey.
What's wrong?
Hi.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong? That's weird.
Tell me when that gets annoying.
No, you're fine.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's fine.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the
So weird.
bumble.
Oh, I just spit on myself.
That's attractive.
Yeah, really.
To the boom to the boom boom. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. Bump to the boom to the boom to the boom. Bump to the bass to the
The
bass
music's so
bass.
good, it makes me drool.
You know what that's from?
No. Where's it from?
You don't know Buck Bumble?
What is a Buck Bumble?
Look up Super NES Buck Bumble.
Super NES.
Buck
I don't know.
Bumble.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble.
I've never heard of this.
Time to rock with the biggity buck bumble.
I want to play this because of the music.
This music was way ahead of its time. Just saying.
Yeah, it is.
Time to rock with the biggity buck bumble.
Okay, here it is. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble.
Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble.
Bump to the I have the lyrics right here. This is horrible.
You're reading the lyrics. You found the lyrics
I did.
for Buck Bumble.
Wait. Okay, wait. Bump to boop to the boop to the boop boop. Bump to the bass to the bass 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 bass. Bump to the boop to the boop to the boop boop. Bump to the bass. Butter 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 butter. He said my taboo yeah.
I don't have the lyrics in front of me for the record. This is all from memory.
Well, I've never heard of this before, so it stands to reason that I would look for the lyrics. It's genius. Genius lyrics.
What
Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump bumble. Bump to boop to the boop to the boop boop. Bump to the bass to the bass bass bass.
You would have been booed off the stage half an hour ago.
I was trying to read it.
If you're trying to be like, I'm picturing you like in a rap battle with Eminem on stage. They would have booed you off like as soon as you started. I'm just saying.
So embarrassing.
What's embarrassing? The fact that I got you on camera going mana 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 mana.
God, dude. That's so stupid. Oh god, that is so embarrassing.
Not embarrassing at all.
Jeez, I don't even know what I did. I can't wait to watch it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
You sure you want to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Show it to my dad and like cry.
Your dad would be so proud of you. He'd be like, I don't leave. I am not
funny.
Indian, but I am so proud of you. Have some
No.
curry.
Why is he Indian? Why you always make him out to have
That's
an
a,
Indian
that's a Spanish.
accent?
That's a Spanish accent.
It's not Spanish.
It is. It's totally Spanish accent. I don't leave.
So stupid.
What?
I don't know.
I
Like, you
don't
elongate it. Yes. I'm ready. Come on. Let me know when.
I've been recording for the last 30 seconds.
Sorry. Hi, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, after 45 minutes of the lawn people doing their thing, I think they're gone. I think we had a lot of leaves. So, I have no idea where we left off at this point. If I remember correctly, you chose a sound effect for
Yoshi,
our top
that's
5.
right.
The Yoshi sound effect, top 5 video games that you can play with your kids.
Yes.
And I think I was also getting into some other sound effects. Can you identify these
Yeah,
Mario
that's
characters?
right.
So, who is this?
Okay. I can't hear anything.
No?
I can't. Yeah, I can't hear anything.
I'm the best.
Can't hear that?
No.
I'm the best. Okay.
Oh, I caught the end of it. Do it again.
Okay. Okay.
I hear. Hey,
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I'm
Was
the
that
be-
Mario?
No, close.
That's Luigi.
No.
That's Wario. Just kidding. It's
No.
not Wario.
I'm a Wario. I'm a
That one's Wario.
Mm-hmm.
Fire! Fire! Okay.
The I'm the best. That wasn't Mario or Luigi.
Nope.
Best.
I don't know. Who was it?
That's Toad from Super
That's
Mario
not
Kart.
Toad.
From Super Mario Kart.
No way.
Yes.
That's not Toad. I don't believe you. All right.
Oh, and
Dang.
as a pop quiz, do you know Mario's favorite Star Trek character?
Obviously. It's Chris
Data.
O'Brien, the plumber.
Data. Data.
Is it Data?
Data. Totally Data.
Data.
I thought it was O'Brien because he's a plumber too.
Oh, Brian is not a plumber. He's an engineer. Wow. Wow. Wow.
He's a plumber. He does the ship's plumbing services.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Oh man, gosh.
Here we go.
Yes, here we go indeed with the Star Trek jokes.
So you chose.
Yoshi!
Okay.
Yoshi!
All right. No, I actually found some sound effects that they claim. This is from Mario Teaches Typing. They sound. Have you played this?
I used to play that all the time.
Tell me, does this actually sound like an Italian Mario to you?
On your mark, get set, go!
Kind of.
Too bad. Perhaps you should try again.
Yeah, why not?
Welcome to Mario Teaches Typing.
It sounds like Dracula.
That is,
On your mark,
it's
get
yeah, it's a
set,
Dracula.
go.
It's that. Yeah, Italians and Dracula, they're the same people. Totally the same people.
I love the spaghetti. Let me count to 2.
Aha! 1, 2. You have to add to everything.
Meatballs.
And meatballs. The Count was Italian from the Sesame Street.
Of course he was.
That's why he wasn't actually laughing. He wasn't going He was going He was adding an to everything because he's Italian.
He was just joyful.
Yes, he was very yes. No, he was saying that was part of the last word he said in that sentence.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to count He was really saying count and then added to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. Wow, this is a great podcast, guys.
How long is this? Like an hour in?
I think, we didn't even get to the top 5 yet. Speaking of which, let's get to the top 5 before we get into another 2.5 hour podcast like last week. All right.
Okie dokie.
So.
Okie dokie. So, what was your number 5?
My number 5. Well, I'm so glad that you asked. My number 5 was golf with your friends.
Oh, I see.
So,
that's a good one, actually.
Yeah, I mean, golf with your friends, even though golf is a competitive game, golf with your friends is light enough to where you all can go at the same time. You can turn on or off ball collision. There's different modes like hockey, and you can turn the balls into different shapes. You can have so much fun with this. There's various settings that you can adjust to your liking. So I really like golf with your friends. I think that would be a great family activity to play with your kids, in my opinion.
I completely agree with that. That's actually a really good choice.
We played this on community night, and you like this one?
I did. I loved it. It was super fun. It doesn't even matter if you lose. It doesn't matter because it's hilarious. It's so much fun.
Yeah. There is no competitiveness in this game at all.
Really.
It was very, very light. Like, you forget that you're actually competing with each other, and you're doing everything you can just not to fall out of your chair laughing because you hit the ball, and you hit someone else and knock them off or you were doing it on purpose just to be a jerk.
I can see, where the frustration would lie for some kids, maybe, if, their ball kept getting hit by someone on purpose. Yeah. But at the same time, you can't take something like this too seriously because... Yeah, it's too light. It's too casual. It's fun.
It depends on what kind of person you are. If you're competitive in everything that you do, then this is not a good game to play with your kids.
Exactly.
But if you're able to play a lighthearted golf game, which most people can without a problem, and ignore the scores at the end of it, then I think this is a great family game. And it's very family friendly. So, my number 5 was golf with your friends.
Nice.
What was your number 5?
My number 5 is kind of the same deal, and it is Gunfire Reborn.
Wait. Let's back that up. You said it was similar to the same. How is that similar?
In the way that it depends what kind of person you are. I think now this is me personally. Okay. I think Gunfire Reborn is a very light first-person shooter game. Very
Wrong.
light. Really? You think so?
Wrong.
The graphics are super cute. The fluid is movement, and it's actually not that hard to aim and hit things. It's not that hard to hit things, but it is a little bit. It's kind of easy to get killed if you're not powerful enough. If you don't progress, but there is progression, and it makes it fun. And I think like if your kid is into first person shooters, this is like almost like a great introductory game to it, I think. And I don't know, I think it's pretty casual. You're gonna die a lot, you're gonna start over a lot, and I don't know, it's just gonna get used to losing, and it's kind of like what you should teach your kids in life and get used to it.
Get good.
Get good.
Get good.
But and it has animals. Who doesn't like animals as your person?
I can see your point in some of it. Like, I like the progression in this game. I like the cutesy art style. It looks very Borderlands-y. What I have a problem with is how difficult and skill-based this game is.
Yeah, it can be.
Playing this game with your family or friends, like, to me, this is more of a play with your friends co-op, skill-based shooter as opposed to a lighthearted, casual game to play with your kids. Because, I don't know, like, I can see, since you're going to be dying a lot, I'm picturing a child getting frustrated because they're dying all the time. Like, this is an example of where a parent might actually be better at their kid, because he's more experienced at a first-person shooter, what have you.
That's why I like this game, because even if you die, you can still come back in the next wave, right? Or in the next round, in the next stage. And, it's okay. And it's a good way to, like, hone your skills, I guess. And I would say that this, as a child game, would probably be, like, 14 and up.
Right, more of a teenager. So if you've got a kid that's more teenager-y.
I just like threw my microphone up.
I was like, "What are you doing over there?"
Sorry, I was moving the wire.
I mean, I saw the microphone hit the TV in the background there. I wasn't sure.
I raged at your opinion on this game.
Well, most people do. Get good.
I was gonna hit you with the microphone.
Yeah, somehow through OBS, you're gonna hit me with your microphone. I felt it from here.
I kid, guys. I kid. I swear.
Yes, I'm abused. Send help.
No.
I'm kidding.
You gotta censor that when you release it.
I'm kidding. Anyway, so this game, I like it, but it's too difficult for me to enjoy fully. Like, I like it. It's fluid. The gameplay is really fluid. I like it. It's just, this is a game I have to be in the mood to play.
Yeah.
And if I were to play this with a kid, like, I would have to be in the mood, A, and B, I think games like this that are skill-based are sort of, they cater to a specific kind of gamer. And that is a first-person shooter, skill-based player, as opposed to a casual, let's just have fun. This game, you can't just have fun. I mean, well, you can, but at the same time, you're sitting there, dodge, okay, your adrenaline is pumping the entire time. So while you're, quote-unquote, having fun, your adrenaline and your blood pressure's going up. So, like, there's two sides to this that that I'm thinking about.
I get more frustrated dying in Warhammer Vermintide, Killing Floor 2, and what was the other first? And Overwatch. I get more frustrated dying in those than with this. This game at least has rewards even when you die.
Right, it's a roguelike.
Yeah, and as you get stronger, you progress a little bit more, and I don't know, I don't mind dying in this one. I think it's pretty fun.
Okay. Well, it's fair. It's your opinion. You're not wrong, but you're wrong.
It's one of those. It's funny.
All right,
Alright, what was your number 4?
Well, we have to first.
Oh yeah, sound effect. That's right.
We have to do the sound effect. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So
I think that's all. Wait, is there anything else we want to say with Gunfire?
there's nothing for me to say. I'm fine. I think I said everything I want to say with it. So
It's a pretty good game.
it is. Number 4 for me anyway. Rocket League. I think this is
Really?
on a cooperative kind of game.
But your blood pressure is going up, with all that adrenaline.
Not necessarily. This is a different kind of game where, yes, there is some skill involved, but you can also be terrible at the game and still have a lot of fun playing it. If you're bad at gunfire, you're going to die. And then you sit out and you wait for you to come back. This game, you can play a match all the way through no matter how bad you are. And to me, that is more forgivable, in my opinion. You can be terrible at Rocket League and still have fun just knocking the ball around, just having fun, causing mayhem. You don't have to play competitively with this. You can play cooperatively against the AI. So, what do you think of Rocket League?
I like this game, but I have so much trouble. I've gone through so many matches not even touching the ball once.
It is tough.
I'm bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game, and because of that, it's really frustrating for me, But I can see kids liking this. I can definitely see the whole sports kind of kid to like this.
This is a perfect ADHD kind of game where your senses are constantly being bombarded with something. Like, it's fast paced. There's effects. There's a ball bouncing around. There's all these cars. Like, this is a perfect game to keep someone's attention, especially if they're little and this is a non-violent game for the most part. I mean, the most violent thing that happens is that you kick the ball or you hit the ball into the goal and the cars go flying backward in dramatic effects. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't really, there's no blood and guts. This is just a wholesome, fun soccer game with cars. And to me, that's a cool family game, I think. It's very fast paced and actiony. So parents, though, that have motion sickness, they may not do well with this. But I think if you're able to handle a fast paced game, playing this with your kids, this is very, very fun. So.
I agree. I think it's fine. Again, it appeals to those kids that are into sports and video games, Yep. But I definitely can also see some frustration if they're really, really bad at it too. I get so frustrated, but again, that's just me.
But that's your competitive side coming out. How there are people out there that can play a Rocket League without being super competitive about it.
Yeah,
but you raise a point though. I mean, again, if you're worried about looking good or being that good, then you may get frustrated.
That's why I raised an eyebrow with the kids liking this, just because kids like to win all the time.
So you raised an eyebrow, did you?
Humans make illogical decisions.
Just like you raised your eyebrow with mine.
I didn't raise my eyebrow at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I agree. This is a good pick.
Okay. That's cool. All right. So that was number 4 for me. What was your number 4?
Mine was Overcooked, Moving Out, and Tools Up. That genre. That
couch co-op.
Yes, and it's a fun teamwork building game. It's a fun, casual, lighthearted, laughy game.
For those that don't know what Overcooked is, what do you do in it?
You cook things.
Overcooked. Do you overcook it though?
You could. I mean, if you're really if you don't get to it in time, yes. But it's like a platformy type of. Well, no, it's not platformy.
There is some platforming in the sense that some of the board or the level may be moving around a bit, and you have to navigate obstacles. But for the most part, what you're doing is the orders are coming in on the top of the screen. It's your job to cook the foods that people want in a timely fashion, To do that, one person might put plates on the table, and then another person might put the food into the frying pan, and then this person might deliver it to the hot plate, whatever, and then serve the food. So, like, there's a cooperative element. People are working together in a fast-paced environment to win that level by completing these orders, and it's very cooperative.
Yep, and there's also teams if you're into that too, like
In the
they
PvP
actually,
kind of thing.
yeah. And what's great about this is that there's so much mayhem and chaos, and you can laugh with your family members, and you know, it's all around pretty funny.
This one raises my blood pressure too. Like I have a problem with being rushed. Like overall in anything. If I'm working at a job or if I'm doing something around the house or anything, I don't like people saying, I need this now, or when are you going to get to this, or blah, blah, blah. Because in my head, I've got this queue. I know there's a queue. It bothers me that there's a queue. And you reminding me of it stresses me out even more. That's just the kind of person that I am. I'm the kind of person that... there's two types of people, okay? When you've got your phone out, right? Hold on. I got my iPhone. You see this on the... well, it's kind of hard. On the bottom, XSplit is taking it out. On the bottom of my phone, my little email there's no notification whatsoever. There are two types of people. There are people with that 0 notification, and then there's people with the notification that says 695 that don't respond or look at anything. I am the person that has a problem. If I see a notification, I gotta click it. I gotta get rid of that one on there because it bothers me. I don't like having that queue. So... back to games, I don't like being rushed. And Overcooked raises my blood pressure because when I see orders piling up, I'm like, oh my god, OCD, I gotta get this done. It's my worst nightmare. So it raises my blood pressure, and sometimes I get so overwhelmed that I can't think, and I don't do well in high-pressure situations like that. I like chess, where I can sit back and think about it. Whereas in a game like Overcooked, I'm forced to think on my feet, and I'm not good at that.
It's interesting you say that because I've seen you play games where you have like a little notification and you just completely ignore it.
Like what?
Just a bunch of games. You've done it like before.
Maybe it was hidden. I couldn't see it. I don't know.
I don't know. I think you just ignore it to stress me out because I'm like that too. I hate queues.
You hate but you like Overcooked. You like a fast-paced environment.
I like Overcooked because of its couch co-opiness, you know, and I like the mayhem. I like the passing of the foods and the objectives that you have to do with another person, you know. And the teamwork aspect, and moving out and tools up is the same way, except it's a different theme. Moving out is the one with homes. You have to move
furniture out of the house into the truck.
And tools up is and like an architectural type of thing where you have to paint walls and demolish things, and that one's actually quite fun and pretty easy.
You have to paint this room green, and tiles come into this color. You got to put them in this room. Like the customer wants the house to be remodeled a certain way, and you have to build it within the time limit.
But yeah, I think out of all of them, Overcooked is definitely the one that shines the most.
It's the most popular out of all of them too. Like
it
out
has
of
so
all
much
the games,
more content.
Yeah, it's still hard. It's hard though.
Yeah. It can be, yeah. It's definitely hard, but it's fun trying to see like the mistakes that you've made and trying to like work together even more, you know, to get it.
Right. Stands to reason.
Did I pick the sound effect for this? I don't remember.
Yeah, Yoshi.
Again? Yoshi for 4?
Yeah, I did Yoshi 4 times.
Okay. Sure.
What? That I was just gonna do one sound effect. Oh, do you want a different sound effect for each one?
No. I thought we were gonna do that, but it's okay. It's okay.
No. All right. No. Let's do that. So wait. All right. Yeah. So you did it. So first we had. So our number 5 was Yoshi. Right.
Yeah.
Number 4.
It was Yoshi 4 times. Okay, that's cool.
All right. So your number 3. You're gonna have a choice between.
But wait, did you do your number 4?
I did my number 4.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Uh-huh. So, do you want,
Hooray! Woohoo!
Is that
which one?
Goofy?
Hooray!
Mario, woohoo!
It sounds like
Mario, woohoo!
it sounds like Goofy making an impression of Mario.
Yeah, it's Goofy doing an impression of Mario.
What was the other one?
So it's either gonna be
Hooray!
woohoo,
Yeah.
Woohoo!
woohoo, or
Open salami.
oh,
I want that one.
open salami. You got it.
Open
That's
salami.
hilarious. Open salami. What?
I don't know. I don't have a rhyme or reason for anything I
So
do.
random. I love it.
It's a perfect number 3, right? Somehow.
Yeah.
When I think number 3, I think
Open salami.
open
Wow, dude.
salami.
Yes. Let's open this can of salami
hmm
and go to number 3. What was your number 3?
My number 3 was Dungeon Defenders.
Oh
I like this. I like tower defense games, and I've covered Dungeon Defenders, I think, in an earlier podcast, so I don't want to say too much about it. But it's a tower defense game that's third person, also first person, depending on how you have the camera. And this is a cooperative because, like, there's different classes. So one person can be the squire and put down medieval stuff. One person can be the wizard and put down, like, arcane towers and fireball towers. And one person can be the huntress and put down traps. One person can be the monk and put down helpful auras. So, from a cooperative standpoint, I think, families working together, kids and parents working together to, do a tower defense game, I think that's really cool. And out of all the Dungeon Defenders, I still recommend the first one. Dungeon Defenders 2 and Awakened, I don't know what was going on with these sequels, but I think 1 just has more content overall. It has a lot of DLC that sucks, but at least once you buy it, it's it. Whereas in like Dungeon Defenders 2, and you're rebuying stuff that you've already seen. And Awakened, the new one that's supposed to remake the first one, has like a tenth of the content that the first one had. So I would say Dungeon Defenders 1, it's older, so it should be relatively cheaper to buy a number of like 3 or 4 copies for you and your family. So I think Dungeon Defenders would be a great family game.
I completely concur with everything you've said.
Awesome. As you should. I mean, obviously. Was there any doubt? As opposed to what? I mean,
No.
what else? What negative could you possibly say? You can't critique the DGA. Yeah. So,
Wow.
any other comment before we move on?
No, that was really great. Yeah, there's maybe there could be a little frustration in there, but it's okay. Who cares?
You may end up having one problem with games like this. You may have one person sort of leading the charge and like this. Okay, no, you need to do this and you need to do this. So you may have that alpha leader style person telling people what to do and other people going, well, who died and made you boss? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You may get that. But if you're playing as a family and, you're fine with there being an alpha dog telling, I know this game and you should do this, or, you know what I mean?
The currency is separate, right? So if you spend something on a tower, it doesn't use up everyone else's money, right? Is that how it works?
The currency is separate, but the tower limit is not.
Oh, okay.
The exception is the summoner class. The summoner has its own summoner minion pool. So every other class, when you're putting down towers, it affects the limit. Whereas if you're the summoner has its own pool of monsters. So
I see.
that's one way around it. But the summoner is a DLC you have to purchase. It's not one of the 4 main characters.
Okay. I still agree. I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
Probably more for the advanced kids, but yeah.
If you like tower defense, like Orcs Must Die, then yeah, I would say awesome stuff. What was your number 3?
My number 3 was... Here, I'll do it for you. Was...
Okay.
Portal Knights.
Portal Knights. I forgot about this one, kinda, sorta. But go ahead. Why do you like Portal Knights?
It's such a cute little adventure game. It's a RPG. Is it an RPG? Yeah, kind of.
It's like a Minecraft. It's a very casual Minecrafty style game. The game is broken up over several islands, and you're hopping from island to island, getting various resources,
Yeah.
getting new tech, crafting things on your home island. It's really cool.
I have a friend who actually plays this with her 4-year-old daughter.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's so cute. Her 4-year-old daughter has her own little world, and she had like a house of her own, and she's putting all these trinkets. She's stealing things from other lands and just putting it in her home, and it's so cute. And you can totally play this with like any age and customize your buildings, your own world to your heart's content, and really not worry about whether a child is reigning on your territory,
Yeah.
because you can have separate territories.
So you can have a house, they can have a house.
Yeah, or you can work together and build things, There is combat.
It's not that difficult though.
No.
If you can move and roll around and hit a fire button, then you're for the most part golden.
Yeah, my friend's 4-year-old, she's so cute. She just runs around while her mom just shoots everything. So it's a good distraction.
Nice. She's trying to keep her kid out of trouble. It's like she's babysitting in game. That's awesome.
But she's leveling up at the same time. So
And
it's
your
fine.
favorite part is the pets, I'm assuming. The little guys that can follow you around. I've got a reindeer.
I love the pets. How'd you get a reindeer?
The reindeer was from the Christmas event. I did the Christmas quests.
Yeah.
You missed
You
it.
didn't tell me about that. You're supposed
I'm
to keep
sorry.
me
You were
alert.
too busy farming together and other things.
probably was,
So, yeah.
No, that's fine. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love this game. This game is just so light and casual. And although there are some certain frustrating things about it,
The UI, for one. I don't like the crafting menu and how to navigate it and trying to find the thing I'm looking for.
yeah,
That can be a pain. It feels like a mobile crafting system than a PC crafting system,
yeah.
in my opinion.
And the hidden stuff that sometimes you're supposed to find for quests or achievements are really, really hidden, and they're very difficult to find. And I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's to me, I'm not big into hide and seek type of games, only if it's like really, really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And what they put in there sometimes is really difficult. But other than that, it's such a great game. I
The
love
nice
it.
thing about it, though, is that if you're having a difficult time with an island, you can always just grind out experience and levels on a previous island. It's much easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is super casual, fun to play. A lot of these islands have like little dungeons that you can navigate. They can be tough, but like I said, you can always craft better gear to some degree. Different crafting stations for your house. So yeah, I
You can
totally agree
basically
with you.
do anything in this game. Like you can play to whatever you want at your heart's content.
There are some DLCs. I think there's like the Druids DLC
Yeah.
or something or other. So yeah, there's a lot of content here
I don't have any of the DLCs, and I could tell you it's perfectly fine.
without them.
Yeah, like it's super playable.
Did you beat it yet?
No, not
Okay.
even close.
I'll have to get back into it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
My house is just one big. I have an island. It's just one big floor, and then there's a bunch of crafting stations. There's no walls, no ceiling. It's just one big open.
Yeah.
Anyway, one big open party.
I keep starting over in this game.
I do the same thing. I play a game for 6 months to a year. I come back to it. I forget what I was doing, and I'm like, I don't want. I want to remember what I'm doing. I want to have a plan. I feel like I'm starting someone else's playthrough when I start up a game from a long time ago because I don't remember what I was. You know what I mean? Like I want to start fresh.
Yeah, you can always pick it back up even after a really long time of not playing. It's just you have so much stuff. Like if you already collected everything, you're just gonna you're gonna keep it all. And to me, it's like, oh, wait a second, I want to have the joy of collecting everything again.
Yeah. Well, my problem is I don't remember why I was storing this or why I was organizing things this way. So then I'm like, and then after like 5 hours, I'm like, oh, this is why I was doing it. You know what I mean? So anyway, But yeah, that's a great. I didn't think about Portal Knights until I saw it on your list. I had something similar, but we'll get to that. So that was your number 3. So I guess now we're on number 2, and I guess we'll have to choose 2 more then, because you want different sound effects.
Oh no, I was just kidding. You can play 2 of the same ones
All right.
back to back.
So how about this one?
Oh my gosh, that's so iconic.
Or
No, the first one.
you don't like that one?
I don't even know what that one is, honestly.
I've never heard of this. I guess Mario Sunshine, Yoshi spitting juice.
Really? I haven't played much of Mario Sunshine, admittedly, but sorry.
So you like...
Yeah, that one's... I hear that all the time in my sleep.
Or... Do you hear that at all?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess number 2. Our number 2 entry, well, mine anyway, is...
It's gonna be fantastic, I just know it.
Minecraft.
Minecraft, okay. All right.
So I thought of Minecraft, and then you said Portal Knights. I'm like, whoa. Okay, that makes sense. I thought of Minecraft. My entry was more like Minecraft Terraria. And I'm thinking to myself, which one would be more friendly, Minecraft or Terraria? And part of me...
Valley. I completely forgot about Stardew Valley. Oh my gosh.
Stardew Valley. But Minecraft and Terraria, I chose Minecraft because I think Minecraft is a bit more friendly in the sense that there's less crafting. Terraria is a huger experience. Like it's 2D. There's a lot of different things to unlock in Terraria, different people to find, bosses. It can be tough, whereas in Minecraft, there is like a creative mode where you can just kind of do whatever you want. So yeah, I do recommend just if you and your family get together on like a Minecraft server together and just build houses or just mine things together in a little dungeon or something, just, I don't know, like I think Minecraft, it's a game that I played in its alpha, and I enjoyed it, and I think it can be overhyped at times, because a lot of other games do this too, and in some cases do it better, but I still think Minecraft is a solid choice. And if not Minecraft, which... Again, you're paying, I think, $20-$30 for the Java version or Windows version. Or Terraria, like I said, is the cheaper version. You can, I think, find that usually on sale for like $5-$10. You know what I mean? And it's on Steam. It's easier to connect. So, like, if Minecraft's buying options are not for you, and you don't want to mess with the Windows Store, you don't want to mess with the Java download version, then I would say Terraria. Just between the two of them, you're going to get a lot of playtime out of both, and there's a cooperative element to building houses, exploring, mining, and all sorts of fun stuff. So, like Portal Knights, it's one of those, yeah.
I'm going to change my number 5 entry to Stardew Valley.
Are you?
Yes. I like Gunfire Reborn. I still think it's a valid family game. However... It is being replaced right now by Stardew Valley.
Interesting. Well, after this, we'll talk about it.
No.
And the honorable mentions. I see.
It's in the virtual space of replacement.
I see.
So it's fine.
It's so noted. Have you played the Minecrafts? All the Minecrafts?
Not all of them. I played the one with you and Vinny on the Xbox.
On Xbox. Did you like that at all?
I did. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought I was going to hate it. I thought I was going to despise it.
You hate the look, though.
I hate the look. But the gameplay is actually not bad. The fluidity is not bad. I think I like it more than Terraria, to be honest.
Why? Is it because it's first person, or why do you like it better?
It's first person. The crafting, I think, is a lot easier. The controls are a lot easier. And... there's like a huge open worldiness that just feels like a breath of fresh air, like when you get out of a tunnel or something.
Terraria has more platforming too. There's more skill needed in Terraria sometimes than in Minecraft. In Terraria, you're fighting bosses, you're jumping across lava pits. This game, it's more, you're being careful about what you're doing.
Terraria is really tough for me just because I try to set goals for myself in Terraria, and it's really frustrating and difficult for me to set those goals just because there's so much to do and things are overwhelming and things are hard to understand. Whereas Minecraft, it's a lot easier to understand things and to grind out things and to build things. So
more mind-numbing.
Yeah, like it's super casual. You can probably listen to music in the background if there's no creepers around. I mean, it's a fun...
those things. Just there goes my house. Yeah, that's the only frustrating part. But you can get around that. I have double stone walled my house and build moats and stuff, so they can't do that. But
I love the creativity. I actually, when we played Stonehearth together, I think that should have been on my list. But Stonehearth, I made a apartment type of building, and you saw it for the first time, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's that? And I said, oh, it's my first building I ever created. I actually went on YouTube and looked up how to build a modern apartment, and it led me to a Minecraft video tutorial on how to do it. So I just adopted that Minecraft video onto the Stonehearth, and it worked out. And I just love how creative you can be with Minecraft. It's so fun.
Agreed. So yeah, I think this is a great cooperative game for families to play together. And like I said, if you can't stomach the Microsoft Store or buying and downloading a launcher for the Java, then Terraria is much more accessible on Steam.
Yeah.
Or Portal Knights, like Idly was saying earlier.
Oh. Well, while I do like Minecraft, there are still, personally, I think there are still other games that way surpass it. But just saying, Minecraft's not bad.
Just saying. All right, so we are on, what, year number 2? All right.
Or yours. Doesn't matter.
Well, no, I just did my number 2.
Oh, did you?
Minecraft.
What was your number 3? Oh my gosh, I gotta write all this down.
Wow. It's a good thing I
have short-term memory loss, dude. It's showing it's appearing.
There's no denying it now. It's on the internet. It's going to be forever.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
What was your number 2 then, hon?
My number 2
or do I need to tell you?
The sound effect.
The sound effect.
Sound effect.
Okay.
I'm sadness. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, we did. Your number 2 is Minecraft. It was Farm Together. Mine is Farm Together.
Why did you pick Farm Together?
It's a cute little farming game.
I agree. My only complaint is the community can be a little toxic sometimes.
That's what I was actually going to say. I have a friend who plays this with her daughter as well. And she's actually come across some very nasty people. However, there's a great ban system, and it's very easy to do. You just go to the escape screen, click on the guest log, and click on their name. Even if they leave, you can always go to the recent visitors list and ban them. So it's very easy to ban. It's just, I wish there was a way to... Is there
a private server setting or room that you can create?
Yes, there is.
Can you password protect your server?
You cannot password protect it, but you can make it so that it's an invite only. It can be played as solo as well if you want, where nobody comes in.
Yay!
And or you can have it set to just private, which is just invite only from Steam.
Gotcha. I do like Farm Together. It's very grindy. It reminds me of like Farmville Facebook, where this is a commitment. This is if you want to get anywhere in this game, you're going to need to spend thousands of hours like Bessa and you have done to get to where you are, leveling up all of your crops, all of your animals, all of your flowers, all of your fish. And then you're converting this resource into that resource, and you're getting gems, and you're getting ribbons, and you're getting all sorts of other premium currency And then you've got this bank where you can get gold nuggets and do this and that. And it's just like, it's a commitment. This is a game where, you know, and that's not a bad thing. If you've got family, if you've got kids, and you work together on one farm, that could be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And this is on both console and PC, right? I think that's a place on both. So that would be cool, like just sitting around the living room, you all working together. I don't know if you can play like co-op on the console or not.
Yeah, you can.
With two controllers, like you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couch co-op.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
there's a split screen. You can, I think, have up to 4 players, like on one, local.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And, you know, I love the idea that you start off small in this little area, and then you spend the gems that you're earning to unlock new sections of your farm. In days of yore, they introduced a map where it had hills and stuff, but then after that, they introduced this flat land. Mm-hmm. You earn less experience on it, but it allows you to be more creative and be all Borg-like if you want to be Borg-like, you know?
There's quite a bit of creativity to this game. You can place decorations, but the only thing is that it's very blocky. It's very tile-based, so you can't really... You can rotate things, but you can't, like, put them diagonally and things like that. Like,
you can't fine-tune it. Like, you can't fine-tune a corner or fine-tune... Yeah.
It's very limited in shape, like shape-wise, but there are a lot of decorations. I personally think it needs more, but they have quite a bit. There's also housing, there's cooking.
You play the piano.
Yes.
To some degree.
And there is kind of... like you said, like it is kind of a commitment, but if you do a certain thing a certain way, you'll grow really, really fast. And after that, then you can do whatever you want. So there's a little bit of work involved in the beginning, but as soon as you make it there and you do it for like maybe a week or two, you'll be so rich that you can buy whatever you want and decorate however you want.
But I don't want to spend this game for me can easily turn into work. It gets so grind. Like I don't want to log into this game and go, oh, I've got 500 apple trees to harvest now.
Yeah.
And then, click, move on, click,
it
move
depends.
on, click, move on.
I think it depends on how you are as a person. Like, if you're a completionist, then I can see how it'll feel like work. With kids who just want to have fun and run around and play soccer, because there's, like, little soccer goals and balls and stuff that you can just mess around and you can visit other people's farms and just hang out with them. But yeah, I agree. It can feel like work if you're running low on funds and you're just trying to
even if you've got all the money in the world. Like, look at your farm. Your farm is covered. It's completely unlocked and it's miles long with fields. And like, how do you possibly harvest all of that and stay sane doing it?
I don't. I have something called farm hands, and I let them do all the work.
Okay, how big of an area do they cover? 8 by 8 or whatever?
13 by 13.
13 by 13.
And you can have up to 15 of them. And what I do is that
wait a minute. But the entire farm, though, is miles long. All those that farmhand limit is not going to cover that.
I know, but I just move them. I have my whole farm in a 13 by 13 grid on each section with one little spot in the middle that's always going to be empty. So whenever that one part of the farm is finished, I move that farmhand right into the empty spot and they'll do the rest of it. And then I just keep doing that. That's the only thing I do now is I move them.
I want that limit removed and I want more automation.
I've asked the that's one thing also I want to say about Farm Together is that the developers, they're kind of, I feel bad for saying this, but they're kind of wishy-washy a little bit.
Meaning they don't listen to feedback?
They didn't at first. And then because there's a lot of opinions on the game. Now they kind of have to
Well,
a little
yeah.
bit. Like they said that there was going to be no flat farms ever, and now there are flat farms. They said there was going to be no housing. Now there's housing. They said there was going to be no like upgrades, and now there are upgradable tables. Now people are pushing for upgradable tractors. People are pushing for more farmhands, and they keep saying no. So we'll see.
Why
Who knows?
wouldn't you automate that stuff? Like, you've got this huge farm. I don't want it to be a job. Like,
Yeah.
give me the option to automate all of it so that, I would happily play this game. The idea of building a self-running farm, I would be more inclined to play this game if there were more automation systems in it.
I agree. They say the devs said that it's only a 5-man team game, and
How
that
hard is it to
requires-
increase the farmhand limit?
It requires
Is it a
memory
server
usage.
space?
It's a memory usage thing. It'll slow down computers, for more farmhands and all that stuff.
Doesn't make any sense to me, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a game developer, so I have no idea.
No, I understand. Yeah.
I would love oh man, I'm waiting for they did say that they're thinking about expanding the size of a farmhand, but that was about a year ago, so
Make it like a 20 by 20, but even then, like, I wish I could buy various farmhands with different sizes. So, this plot is 3 by 3.
Yeah.
This the sprinklers in this game only cover 4
Wow.
tiles total or whatever. No, 2 tiles.
sprinklers are a joke.
Huh?
The sprinklers are such a joke.
I mean, they're 2 tiles. Give me a sprinkler that sprinkles and sprays water across 13 tiles, or
Yeah.
even if it's 9 tiles, do a 3 by 3. Come on, 2
If
tiles.
If you have the ribbons, then they're worth it because they will give you more XP and all that. But like for a beginner or for even an intermediate, it's not worth it yet, because you have to. I spent 16,000 ribbons just on sprinklers alone.
Yeah, there are other games out there that offer automation,
Yeah.
and I'd rather play that than this because of that.
Yeah. You know what? I can't even argue that. I love Farm Together, but I mainly now like it just because of the leveling and the graphics. The game mechanics are meh. Even the content, well, the content's really nice. It's not enough. Like, I find it silly that in The Sims, right? In The Sims, when you want to change a color of a chair, you just hover, I think, or hold
There's a
the
palette.
chair.
There's a palette
Yeah.
that you choose. You click on the chair. There is a color palette nearby. You can click on that and choose the
Yeah.
color scheme. Yeah.
With this one, you only have like 3 or 2 color schemes, and they're different furniture. Like it's its own icon. It's like you're purchasing something else completely.
Right.
It's weird the way they did it.
Do you want this white plastic lawn chair, or do you want this old Roman throne chair? Like, there's no in between. Yeah, like there's no, it's a brown plastic chair and a white plastic. No, it's just it's a whole new. It's a different model.
They changed it so that like there's different colors. It's just in a different icon. Like, I don't understand that. They should have had it where there's little colors underneath the furniture, but instead it's taking up the whole shop. So you have 3 or 4 chairs, which are all different colors, but they're taking up.
It's
like,
the same model, but just different colors.
Yeah.
Of that same model.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
that's nice.
Silly. That's a design problem.
Yeah. They should have made it so that it didn't have its own separate icon. It's just really weird. But the game is fine for kids. It's super light, super casual.
Yep. I know we just made it out to be the worst game.
I know.
No, it's not, folks. Like, Farm Together is still. I would still recommend this one for families and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
we're talking elitist stuff. Like, we've played enough games that we can complain about stuff like this. But for the casual gamer family that would have fun, you could spend hours, days, months together just building a farm. Farm
I
together.
will say, I will say Farm Together will not hold your attention or your kids' attentions because even though I've played thousands of hours on it, it's an AFK game at this point, you know?
Well, once you get to a certain point.
Yes. And I know so many people and their kids that have played this for like a month or less and just put it on the back burner because it's just too grindy.
Well, it's just, again, it gets to a point where you have fun at first because you're creating a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Then as you get more and more and more, it becomes more of a job to maintain it.
Yeah.
That's where the trickle down effect starts occurring, to me, anyway. The bigger my farm is, the less inclined I am to take care of it because it's more work.
Yeah.
That's why I want that automation. If I were able to get automation, like build this area of my farm, automate it. Boom, done. Move on to the next thing. Build a little area, automation, boom, next. Set it and forget it.
Even if it's automated, you still lose. Because you're not interacting with your farmer, you're not really doing anything. I have all those farm hands doing everything in my farm, and it's just an AFK game, you know.
Yeah, but to me, anyway.
Okay.
So that was your
number one.
Oh boy.
We gotta move it on.
Gotta move it on.
2 hours.
So, all right. I'm looking at my sound effects. I'm trying to find. All right, so is it going to be...
Select your player.
What? Select your player.
Select your player.
Okay.
Or...
I didn't hear that. Is that Donald Duck?
That's Mario being shocked by something. I don't know.
I like Select Your Player, actually. It's pretty fun.
Select your player.
Select your player.
It's classic, man.
Uh-huh.
Classic Mario.
Not as classic as... but still classic.
Mm-hmm. What's the sound effect when you hit Yoshi in the head and his tongue comes out? Is it that one?
That's him swallowing something. Yeah, that's him... Yeah, his tongue comes out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure anyway.
Man, I used to play Super Mario so much, and I can't believe I don't recognize. It's because of the music. Like, I need the music, too, in the background.
Nintendo will be all over that on my channel.
No, I know. Wow.
That's number one right there.
All right. There you go.
Wario. I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna wait.
All right, number one. My number one is Stardew Valley.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
I can't believe I forgot about that completely.
Now that they've introduced co-op to the game, I'm like, this is a great... I like Farm Together, don't get me wrong, but this game, you can download mods to where items go in the chests and things are automated. It just adds more to the game. Stardew Valley, you can do so much. Not only is there farming, but you can go into mines and mine things. You can talk to people and befriend them if you feel like doing that. Or if you want to focus on the economic side like me and just stick to farming and mining and fishing and digging up stuff and unlocking parts of the story. I don't know. Like, this is a micromanagement / resource storage game heaven. I love just, getting different chests and then getting them painting them different colors and storing this and then converting this milk into cheese. And then, I've got 15 lightning rods in my yard so that when the next lightning storm hits, I'll get all these batteries. And then I can sell that for money. There's different ways to make money in this. And I play this for the economic side of it. But when it comes to family stuff, like, you guys can work together on the same farm. You do this, or you all do this together. And there's different activities to keep you engaged. I think this is... If you liked playing Harvest Moon as a kid on various systems, but you wish it were multiplayer, well, this game will do that for you. What were you going to say about Harvest Moon, or about Stardew Valley when you remembered it?
I have a friend who played this with her daughter, and her daughter only played it for a few days and didn't like it very much. And she was like, the same person that did the Portal Knights one. And she said that she didn't like it because of the graphics and because she couldn't move around as free in Terraria. I remember that. But
What?
she couldn't move freely. Like, it wasn't as, like, she couldn't grapple hook anything.
So basically she wants Stardew Valley with grappling hooks.
Yeah, or like jetpacks or something,
Right.
But she said
That's
that
realistic on a farm.
she liked the animals. I think kids will get the kick out of the animals. And she wanted to get married, and she said it took too long.
What man, instant gratification. That's what
what
Farmer John, typical day Farmer John. Strap on your backpack, fly over to the barn, milk the cows with super bionic arms.
Have you ever been a child before? Children, they want,
Children have short attention spans. I get that. No, please tell me more about children. I've never raised children.
Listen, Dad's gaming addiction, okay?
I've never in my life seen a child. What do they even look like? What is a child? Do you even child bro? Like, I don't even child bro. I don't even know.
Listen, I think Stardew Valley is a great children's game. I do, with parents. I think they would need like a little bit of a nudge to kind of
organize a bit.
Organize with the chests, get used to the UI, and actually do things in town, interact with the NPCs. But yeah, I think this is good for like maybe a 7 and above.
There's no like end game where if you don't beat it within 2 years, you lose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
No, if you beat it within 3 years, I think you get like a special scoring system.
But there's no pressure to do it. Correct?
No, there's no pressure at all.
So then kids can play this even if they've got like one chest in the woods somewhere where they're storing something. Like it would drive me nuts. But having parents be here to organize everything, that's cool.
Yeah. Or like, just let the kid run around and do things. There's a little bit of inappropriateness with Shane battling depression, some sexual innuendos with the mayor and the farming manager woman.
Oh, is that Marge or whatever her name is?
Yeah, something like
Marjorie
that.
or I don't know. The lady that lives to the south of you on that farm with the animals. Yeah.
The fro. She has the fro.
Yeah.
And Haley being a snob, but her character grows over time.
Mm-hmm.
What else? They did add
there's some corporate messages in here like Jojo Mart versus the small guy. You've got Walmart, clearly Walmart versus, the mom and pop stores. So there is the kids won't recognize that. Yeah. But it's in there.
Because this is kind of like a dating sim as well, like there is a little bit of text that, is a bit iffy, I guess.
There's no sex. There's nothing to worry about. Like, there's no sex scenes. There's no.
No.
There's nothing like that. There's no descriptive stuff either. So it's family friendly. All of it's family friendly, but it's still like a PG kind of thing. I've seen worse in Pixar movies, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah. I like this I think this is a great family game, honestly. Now that I think co-op was the best thing they ever did to this, including the mods.
There's domesticated abuse. Domestic. Yeah.
How so?
Leah, the red chick, Leah.
Yes.
When you get her like up to max relationship, her ex-boyfriend comes over and like tries to force her to come back with him. It's pretty messed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I do remember a cutscene where if you try to like marry more than one person at a time, all the women get together and they confront you.
Yeah, if you have the rabbit's foot though, they just all think it's a joke and it's funny, and they don't get mad at you at all.
I see. So that's
pretty funny.
So I guess moral of the story is if you plan to play around in real life, folks, make sure you keep a rabbit's foot in your back pocket. You'll never get caught.
As well. There's alcohol with that bus driver.
Oh yeah, I can't stand her. Why would the Why would you assign this person as the bus driver for the town when she's battling alcohol addiction? Like, why?
Stardew Valley is making a great case.
It is.
Family-friendly.
Let's give the town drunk the bus, a 10-ton vehicle. I'm surprised they didn't give her a bulldozer just maintain the town. Every job that requires heavy equipment that could possibly destroy property and kill people, let's give it to this drunk.
Yeah. Are some, I'm sorry, real quick. There are some free mods that you also have to keep an eye out if your child does play this, because it can get very hentai-y.
So there are inappropriate mods out there. Okay,
big time.
Good to know.
Big time.
Is this game on console? I don't remember. Or is this just on PC?
I
don't think it's on console.
I don't remember, honestly. Let's see.
It would be a great console couch co-op if it were, but
It was ported to PS4 and Xbox One in mid-December 2016. Switch on October 2017.
Well,
it's on console.
And it has multiplayer there too, I'm assuming. Hopefully couch co-op of some kind.
I don't see it, but yeah, I'm assuming it does.
Yeah, do your research, folks, is what I'm saying. If you're going to buy it on console, do your research. But there is multiplayer on the PC. I've played it with Ida Lee. We've had fun with that. So, yeah, Stardew Valley, I recommend it. Despite everything that we just said about it, that's bad. I recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, you can, parental guidance, that's all.
It's suggested. Absolutely. What was your number one?
Same thing as with any other game. Okay, yeah. So my number one is Similo.
Similo. Now, this is a card game in real life ported to the PC. Why, and I'll allow it. Why is Similo your number one? And why is
you're showing the video game right now?
Why is this game going to be your number one for the next 100 podcasts?
Oh my gosh, it's my number one for everything. It's the best first-person shooter. It's the best RPG.
It's the best city builder.
The best tower defense.
The best Ant Queen game.
Yes. I love this game, dude. It's the cutest, most casual, most fun card game I've ever played in my life.
What do you do in Similo?
You pick 5 cards, and there's a tableau of 12 cards, on the table. And from your hand of 5 cards, you have to tell the person, not tell in so many words, but show a person one card. And what is it? In the video game, you press the blue heart if it's like every other card, if it's like your secret card, or the pink heart if it's just...
Would you like me to explain this?
Yeah!
I'm lost. I know how to play the game, and I don't know how to play this game anymore.
I am so good at word games, but I just cannot form those words into my mouth.
Okay. There are two groups of players in this game. One person, there's going to be a tableau of 12 cards. One of those 12 cards is the secret card, and one player knows what that card is. It's their job to get the other players to guess that secret card and to eliminate the other ones. So as the secret player, you might have Alice in Wonderland. And among that Alice in Wonderland card is going to be 11 other cards that are fake. And you're trying to get players to eliminate those 11 fake ones and leave Alice standing. And then if you do that, you win. To help the other players out, you've got a hand of 5 cards. Every round, you're going to give them a clue via one of your cards. You're either going to say, my secret card is similar to this. And my secret card is dissimilar to this, the cards that I'm playing from my hand. And based on the cards that you're playing, you're cluing people in. Okay, so it's like Little Red Riding Hood, but it's not like Beauty and the Beast or something like that. So players are going to have to look at your cards and try and figure out what you mean and what your secret card actually is. It's a charming game. It takes 5 minutes to play. It can get really crazy. There's different theme decks too. There's the new Halloween one. There's historical figures. There's like Disney. Is it not Disney? Is it mythical characters, or what's the official name of it?
Fables.
Fables. Yeah,
There is a myth one too, like a mythical Greek gods or something like that.
that's coming out for
No, that's already out.
It's out?
For the actual card game, not for the
not
PC.
for the PC. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's a cool. So why
But
did
yeah,
you pick
that's
this?
basically what I said. So
Exactly
yeah,
what
good
you
job.
said. So what? So why did you pick this as your number one family
Because it's the best game
to
ever.
play with your kids?
It's just so much fun. Like it's like a spot the difference type of game.
Okay.
That's what I grew up with. You know, like my dad would always cut out that part of the newspaper, the spot the difference, and we would play it together. It was so cute.
Cool.
So that's, I don't know. I think of this game as a spot the difference kind of game.
And playing this, is there a local pass and play? I'm assuming. So you could play this with your family on the same PC. Mm-hmm. And there's also, is it remote play?
Yep, remote play, local, online. And you can basically it's so simple. Like it's just, it mind boggles me that you can take any single card in the world. You can literally take any card in the world and make this game. Like it's so mind boggling.
Like if you have a deck of Star Trek characters,
yes,
you could have Picard. Like you draw Picard as your secret character. You deal out 11 others. So there's Riker, Data, and then you have to play cards from your hand to try and get people to guess Picard.
Oh my gosh, dude, you can do this for just inanimate objects. You know, you can have 12, I don't know, like a controller, a nail clipper, a bottle, or something, or whatever. Have one of those be the secret items. Mm-hmm. Take 5 random things and just say, okay, it's similar to this. Like, it's just so crazy that something so simple can be so fun.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I like the entry. It's a cool family activity. It wouldn't last very long. This is one of I think Similo is a game that
it's so quick.
You play. Yeah, it's quick. It's meant to be played as a filler, not for 4 hours at a time.
I could play it for 4 hours.
You could. The average family may not have the patience to do that.
Man, that's one of the things I love about Similo, though. Like, it's so fast. It's just such a cute, fast, like, all right, let's play a quick card game of Similo. Just like, let's play a quick card game of Crazy Eights or Uno or something. You know, just something really simple.
Right.
And, oh, God, I love it. It's so cute. The graphics are cute. The art is cute. It's just such a great game.
Okay.
I want to play it with you right now.
No.
Fine.
Actually, you know what? See, here's the thing.
I do not play with toys.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm playing it right now. It's fine.
Get off my ship.
There you go. Anyway, any honorable mentions?
Yes, actually, I had Hack Tag.
Hack Tag. That's a cooperative spy game. One player's the computer.
Factorio. Astroneer.
Okay.
Scrap Mechanic.
Wow. Okay.
No Man's Sky.
All right.
And Heroes of Hammerwatch. I think they're all family games. So, yeah.
Okay.
Take with that what you will.
Some of the, you have to be careful though. Some of the communities on those games can be a little toxic.
Yeah. That's why, like, there's not much community. Like, well, No Man's Sky, maybe. But that's only if you manage to run into someone else.
Good luck.
Pretty rare.
Yeah.
And Heroes of Hammerwatch, I mean, you can always play single player,
Private.
so that's pretty fine, yeah.
Yeah, private servers or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Invite.
Yep.
My honorable mentions were more along the lines of the Lego games.
Okay.
Like those are for like little kids. You've got like Star Wars Lego, Lord of the Rings Lego. I don't know what other Batman. There's all sorts of different Lego ones out there. Even a Pirates of the Caribbean, I think. But all you're doing is together you're building blocks, you're going through levels, killing enemies in Lego form, of course. And it's super casual, and you're collecting these bits or whatever they're called, the Lego bits, as currency, and then you can unlock more characters and unlock more content, and it's just really very casual. I remember playing it on the PlayStation 2, I think, with Vinny when he was a kid. Yeah, so I think the Lego games. I don't know if the later ones are any good because I haven't played it since, but I do remember playing the old Star Wars Lego ones, and they were pretty good. And then the other ones I had were more like the Mario games, like Mario Kart, Mario Party. The downside of those games is that typically they're competitive in nature. So if you have a competitive family that fight all the time, then I would not recommend them. Mario Kart can get competitive. Mario Party can be competitive. Mario Golf, all of that can be competitive. There's no like solo, like there's no standalone cooperative thing Mario game that I've ever seen. Maybe there is, but yeah. So just a lot of the honorable mentions. There's some sort of competitive mode. I try to, for my top 5, I try to pick something that were all cooperative. That way there is no competing with each other. So, all right. Well, that was our top 5 video games that you can play with your kids. Moving on to our community segment, I guess we'll get our favorite segment out of the way now. This does require a certain sound effect, and I'm totally not stalling.
One of these days, we gotta really go all out.
And do what?
Get burritos and, an actual hat.
I'm gonna have to try and translate this with a burrito in my mouth.
Continuum have taken me back.
Yeah.
I have to finish the taco before I have to eat the taco before I translate the sentence.
Wow, dude.
Or I have to eat. I don't know. Quanta Madeira tiara una marmota si una marmota padura terar madera. What the heck?
Very good.
You've used the same words like 6,000 times. All right. Quanta, that's a number, isn't it? Contra. The video game Contra.
R.
Well, there is no R in Spain. Look at the word Spain. There's no R. So there is no R in the Spanish language.
Okay.
Madeira.
There's no R in that word.
There isn't. I choose not to see it. Madeira. Medea's Big Fat Wedding. So
You mean Medea's?
Medea, yeah, Medea's fit. Okay, so we've got Contra, Medea, Tierra. So
I love how you just chose to take the R from Madeira and put it in Quanta, and so it's Contra.
well, Spanish language is unique.
It's backwards.
I'm trying to teach you this, but one of these days you'll get it.
Yeah, one day.
Contra. So we've got the lady Medea from the Big Fat Wedding, Big Fat whatever, playing Contra with a tiara on. Una marmota, one marmalade. So she's drinking one marmalade. Yes, a marmalade puddle. Another tiara, but it's male because it's a male tiara because it doesn't end in A. And then Madeira again. So this sentence is kind of all over the place. Medea is wearing a tiara and playing Contra while drinking one marmalade. And then it goes to repeat saying, yes, it's a marmalade in a puddle. But but with a male tiara, and it's Medea again. So yeah, that's I think that nails down exactly what I'm.
So wait a second. It's a question. Look at the question marks.
The question marks. The question marks come from the fact that the sentence was so badly put together that the person didn't know if they were saying it right. That's what that is. But I'm telling you that is the definitive answer to this question. So technically,
Okay.
that the question marks don't apply to me because I know what it says. The person that wrote this sentence didn't know if they were saying it right. But luckily they have me translating. So
Totally. Okay.
So I think with that, I think we're good. I don't even think you need to translate at this point.
That's great. Yeah, we can move on to the next segment.
Let's rock and roll!
All right, what does
Very
the
good.
sentence actually mean?
Okay, so it says, ¿Cuánta madera tiraría una marmota si una marmota pudiera tirar madera? Which means, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley.
So you were close with Medea's Tierra.
One seven three
Contra.
four six
That's very
seven
good.
321 476 Charlie 32 789777
Your
643
reaction.
Tango 732 Victor 731178888 732 476 7897 643
Okay.
Lock.
That was great.
Wait a second. I have some really cool facts, though, that I think you'd
Please,
enjoy.
please.
So, there is...
Wesley.
Marmota actually means groundhog. There is no Spanish word for woodchuck.
Really?
Yeah, but marmota, if you want to say woodchuck, you would technically say marmota de America, which is, I think is really funny.
What if it's a male groundhog? Because would it be marmota or marmoto?
No, it's just actually I don't know. Honestly,
A female would be marmota.
I don't know.
Marmoto would be male woodchuck or
I don't think
groundhog,
so,
whatever.
to be honest. Hold on. See, now I have to look. I don't think so though. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. No, wait, hold on. Let's see.
I got so excited there for a minute.
No, it's still marmota. This is just a
Animals don't have the O and the A rule
They
for
no,
male, female.
They do, but I guess not for a groundhog.
Who's running this language?
I don't know.
It's more
back in
screwed
the
up than.
It's back in the 1600s. Now, here's another funny fact. There is no word for chuck, but tirar means throw. So this sentence actually says how much wood would a woodchuck would a
Throw.
groundhog throw?
How
If
much
a
would a woodchuck would a groundhog throw if a groundhog could throw?
Yes, exactly.
That's not very tongue twistery in that case.
But there's no word for chuck, and it's just like, you know, when you chuck a football, like when you chuck something,
Chuck you.
you throw something. So
Beautiful.
that's what it's implying. I thought that was really, really funny.
Good job, Spain.
I asked. The word throw is also tirar, arrojar, and lanzar. And I asked my dad, what's the difference between those three words? And he goes, it all means the same thing, just in different ways, I guess.
Wow. And your dad was like really?
He said
He couldn't believe that.
He said it's weird, but every time I ask him about a certain word in Spanish, he goes, it just means the same thing. It just means the same thing. It just means the same thing. It's fine.
So it's either he doesn't care or like he knows the language is flawed and doesn't want to talk about it.
No, it's not even flawed. It's just how it is. Like in English, it's just how it is, you know? Like the word color has in the British form, it has a U in it. You know, it's the same thing.
Understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Okay.
Funny. Or wait a second. Or I had a friend tell me he was trying to teach me, I think it was Chinese or Mandarin or something.
Okay.
And he said that words are different by the tone of your voice. It was really cool. Like, he was like, okay, repeat this word. And then I repeated it too high. He goes, no, you have to like lower down your voice. Otherwise it'll mean something completely different. I was like, dude, that's crazy.
It sounds like it sounds like a theremin. You know, so you gotta like get the pitch right if you want to come across.
It's amazing that like a word can mean something totally different just by like how high pitched or low pitched it is. But then again, then again, that's kind of like Spanish too, because you know those little accents on the letters.
Mm-hmm.
If you accentuate a certain part of the word, it doesn't mean anything. Like guanta, it's not guanta, it's guanta.
You sure?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stay a while and listen.
Sorry.
Well, I'm listening.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So I guess we'll get into the pets real quick. A couple of people submitted pet pictures, so we'll start with Brian's cat, one of his 4, I think. No one gave me names or anything, so I don't know who these animals really are.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They're adorable.
Mm-hmm. So that's one of Brian's cats.
Look at that beard.
Yeah, that little patch of hair on the chin.
He's
Those
a
fangs.
beard. It's so cute. Okay, sorry.
He's from the evil parallel universe. That's what that means.
I think animal segments should just be called like Coochie Coo Corner or something. I'd at least Coochie Coo noises.
No. But I will give you this.
Oh no. Shut up, Leslie. Really?
That's our animal segment. So.
Alright. That is passable because it's animals, but that is disgusting. Bro. Get out. Banned. Time out. Okay, that's enough.
I was waiting for that. It's a 30-second clip.
Oh my god.
That's a long drink. It's a very thirsty animal. Next, Tiger Claws submitted some pictures of his dogs. Again, I don't remember the names off the top of my head, so that's one picture. It looks like he's used anesthesia, like he's under, like about to undergo surgery. Like the way his eyes are just sort of.
I feel so bad. It looks like taxidermy.
Aw, no!
Oh, I know.
How dare you?
But it's so cute. I just want to like put my face in its mouth. It's so adorable.
Wow, that's
Sorry.
nice. There's the other one.
Oh, getting a tan.
Yeah.
That bleach blonde.
Very bright. And then lastly, that one.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Mm-hmm. So thank you guys for submitting your animal pictures to us. If you want to send more pictures, you can do it on Discord or you can do it dgapodcast@yahoo.com. And I guess we'll get into new releases and sales. So new releases, I don't really care for the series, but if you like it, Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Dry Twice, 20%.
This is a family-friendly topic.
This is a game. I'm just quoting it. 20% off, $28. Witch It, 25% off, $15. What the Golf, 30% off, $14, and Amnesia Rebirth, $30, no sale. Actual sales, we've got Steam, Dragon Age Inquisition, 75% off, $10. Mass Effect Andromeda Deluxe, 67% off, $10. Far Cry 5, 80% off, $12. The Outer Worlds, 50% off, $30. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, 70% off, $18. Green Man Gaming, I've got a affiliate link in the description. Dead by Daylight, 68% off, $10. Wolf Among Us, 76% off, $3.60. Vampire with a Y, 69% off, $15.30. 7 Days to Die, 71% off, $7.22. Batman Arkham Origins, 80% off, $4. No Man's Sky, 60% off, $24. Lastly, Humble Bundle, I have an affiliate link. Plague Inc. Evolved is 66% off at $5.09. Satisfactory, 32% off, $20.39. RimWorld, 23% off, $26.77. City Skylines, 77% off, $6.93. Prison Architect, 77% off, $6.93. Surviving Mars, 69% off, $9.43. And that concludes our community segment. We'll do the Patreon next week. Game night for this week would be the 30th. So October 30th at 7 p.m. EST. What game are we playing? I have no idea. We'll see when we get there. So thank you so much for tuning in to episode 12 of the DGA podcast. I, again, am Vince. This is the ever so lovely Ida Lee. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.